Oppan Gangnam Style.
I am muted, as is them. But hello and welcome to 4-Bit Gaming Show number 15.
Mine
It's
not muted.
2013.
It is 2013. A new year, a new journey awaits for the people of 4-Bit Gaming.
And guess what?
Hmm.
Mr.
What?
Boyle wants to do Dota.
No.
I don't think that would be a good idea. But of course, in 2013 we have got our live streams to bring with you. We've got our Let's Play of the game in question. That is Halo 3 ODST.
Ooh. When we start,
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
yeah, sorry,
No.
I just blanked you. No, we should hopefully be starting that soon. There's just an issue with the Xbox and a couple of
not another one.
configuration issues. But of course, we've streamed quite a bit now, actually. Well,
You have.
I would say so. We've got gameplay of Fear, Dota 2, Binding of Isaac. I don't think we have Minecraft. Ben may have tested out his connection.
Right, I think about 30 seconds of really laggy Minecraft.
Yay! Really laggy Minecraft. Anyway, so it is 2013, so hopefully we'll get improve, and by the end of 2013, we'll possibly have some more viewers.
We'd hope so.
We'd hope so, yes.
If we're going this for another
Anyway,
year, I hope
if
we
you're
just see it.
listening,
Fine, don't listen to me.
what?
Don't worry. Carry on, Dad.
Carry on.
If you're listening right now, don't forget to head over to Twitch. Well, you are already there if you're listening, but say hi in the chat. This is going well so far. We're also on Twitter at 4-Bit Gaming, where
And
that
someone
man,
has to do the
Mr.
intro next
Painkiller P, mans the stations. Over to you, Ben.
Stunned silent.
Okay. Where are we starting? News?
Don't know, do whatever you want. It's 2013.
Merry
my
New
God.
Year. Merry New Year, guys. Alright, okay. I'll start with my first bit of news then, just because I can. EA, Electronic Arts, is the best game seller or publisher of 2012. In first place. Second place was Ubisoft. So yeah, it's the first bit of news.
Right, that was interesting.
Exciting, interesting. That's
Yeah.
what you get. That's what you get from 4-Bit Gaming.
Pure quality content here.
Yes. Come on, thoughts?
Thoughts? Well, you said basically EA beat Ubisoft.
Yes. Which
What
not surprising,
did
really.
What did EA say?
FIFA,
FIFA.
and all the sports games. Mass
EA
Effect.
Sports, it's in the game.
Oh, yeah, Mass Effect as well.
They also had apparently the most anticipated game this year, which was SSX, which I
Really?
happen to have a copy of right here. That's SSX, EA Sports.
Shame we can't see you.
Everyone else can though. Yeah, it was apparently, according to Games Radar, one of the most wanted games of the year. I haven't played it that much, but
By
That's
who?
just
Very
me.
much.
Anyway, I'm probably not really surprised at that because I think EA are far bigger. No? I mean, Ubisoft have Assassins, but
Yeah. And who did Far Cry?
Far Cry was Ubisoft.
It was Ubisoft,
Ubisoft.
as well, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
I've just read it. Activision second, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Ahead of Ubisoft in third.
Shout out for Ajuruli. had to go for it. Alright, that's out the way.
oh,
Next
Jaro Ollie, woo!
A Jaro Ollie.
Ollie!
one. I think it looks better like Ajuruli.
A Jaruri.
From this day on, he's now known as Ajuruli.
I know. Thanks for listening, and yeah, well, hope we don't bore you too much. Carry on, Ben.
So I don't know. I imagine it's a bit of a surprise, really. That
What?
I
So
mean, Treyarch isn't even on the list.
yeah, because
Um,
Activision are the
Oh, are they?
yeah. It's wait.
Treyarch are a different company to Activision.
Yeah. I know, but Activision are the main Call of Duty producers because they use Infinity Ward when they want to do Modern Warfare and Treyarch when they want to do.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But
Yes.
I don't know. I'm surprised because they don't do that much else ish that I could notably say of.
World of Warcraft, Diablo.
Oh yeah, Blizzard Activision.
I imagine. Yeah.
Fair enough. But I would have thought Ubisoft had a few more titles that would put them ahead of Activision.
I can't think of much that Ubisoft have done though. I mean, Anno, Far Cry. No idea much. Assassin's Creed.
Assassins, yeah. That's big,
Can't think of much. Yeah.
I suppose. Anyway, so that's that. Have you got any other news for us?
I'm just going to do that one bit first. You can all go next. Oh, are you hinting? Are you hinting at me to do more news?
Yeah.
All right,
Hint.
I'm your feature news resident this week. Apparently.
In English, he says he's your resident news presenter.
I'm the only one that's got any news in English. So, second piece of news would be the first week's game charts have come out for 2013,
Mhm.
and there isn't a single Wii U exclusive game on the top 40 of the list,
Well,
which
you
is
know.
quite surprising because I would have thought Zombie U was quite a big deal, but
I don't know, because the thing I think of that is Zombie U, I would say, without seeing it, I've seen a couple of screenshots and heard that it's apparently more of the hardcore gamers game, so they're marketing it with a at a console that is for the family.
yeah,
I mean, what is up with that? Come on.
I don't know.
The whole
think-
point of the Wii, I in my opinion, is it's more family based
Yeah,
and more fun. So
But it's the Wii U. It's different.
Yeah,
It's
but-
like just
I
the way
know.
it works. It's different. That's more aimed towards actual gamers. Like how many families are actually going to sit there and it's not the same. If you see what I mean.
okay, fair enough.
I think the Wii U as a console, the Wii U is more towards gamers than it is families, but they haven't marketed it towards that.
Yeah.
So I think they're losing quite a lot of income, sales and stuff because of that. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you want me to carry on?
What, on another news article?
Have a
Continue
bit
on
of
this
news
one?
or? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna chip in if you're finished on that
Yes,
piece.
go on, please.
Um, The Steam have obviously got the Steam Encore sales, which I think's a bit of a cop out, to be honest. Because I think it's better when there are specific days where they have their sale and they shouldn't really eke it out anymore. Because they don't really need to. And also, overall, rating the Steam sale, I thought it was good, but I've seen better. What are your thoughts?
I spent about 60, 70 quid on it, so
Yeah.
it
They
did
got-
its job.
Yeah, same. They got their money out of me.
They got that, yeah, exactly.
How much did you spend in total, Mr. P?
Probably about somewhere within £10 and £15. So not a lot because I mainly got little games.
Yeah, and of
Uh,
course your PCs can't handle most.
Sucks.
Yeah.
But but I still could have bought them in advance.
True. That's what I did.
Yeah, but no.
I don't know. Yeah,
Mm.
I think they could have reduced some games a little bit more. But
Wish The Walking Dead was a little cheaper,
yeah.
rather than half
I
price.
mean, obviously they are out to make money, so it's in their best interest not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, I mean, overall, I would say I think last year's autumn or summer sale was better than this year's winter. And I think the thing that really pissed me off was they didn't rotate games quick enough, and also they brought up the same games over and over again. It really, really annoyed me.
I know. I remember you kept complaining about that.
Yeah, what do you think, Ben, about that?
I just had a major lag spike
Yeah,
on my
you,
internet cut out for
yeah,
about a minute.
you are lagging quite a bit.
Yes, I'm gonna turn Steam off.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
stop
West
downloading a million things. God,
Yeah.
Dang.
people.
Right, what do I think of what?
What do you think of the fact that because of what I said was I thought it was a cop out that they put some loads of the same games on loads of different deals rather than
Yeah.
different ones.
Yeah, I think all the same games came out like 4 or 5 times.
I thought that was rubbish, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
But there we go. I mean, there was a good sale. I think Faster Than Light was quite good on that deal. Torchlight 2, yeah, 50% off. What are your best deals you had?
Walking Dead I got
Yep.
for about tenner. I think that's quite good. Witcher 2, I think that was about 4 or 5 quid, and that's a really good game as well.
Okay.
So they're probably the 2 best, other than Faster Light and Binding of Isaac. I think they're probably the best 2
Binding of Isaac. What a game.
big games.
That's probably Binding of Isaac is probably mine with Super Meat Boy because that was 5
Yeah.
What else was there? I can't remember what else there was. But yeah, no, I didn't obviously get. I was going to get Walking Dead in advance, but I was like, but paying £10 for something, I'm going to have to wait ages to play. It's a bit. I was like, it'll probably go down in price anyway when the second season comes up. So
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. What was the next thing I wanted to expand on? Oh yeah. For the Steam sale, what was your game you spent the most on, and was it worth it? Because me personally, I spent 15 quid on Football Manager 2013, and it wasn't worth it because I hate football. I don't know why I did it.
oh, it'd be the other way around for me.
I mean, I don't hate football, but you know, I'm not really.
I really want that game. I really want it actually because I like football.
What was your top spend?
Walking Dead, and it's definitely worth it for about 10.50. I think it was £10.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
And Mr. Payne?
Mine would be
The Painkiller Bundle? No.
no. I looked at it. I was like, I could buy it just for lols, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Mine was probably. I think it probably was Terraria. I'm not sure. How much was
Castle
it?
Crushers was £3.
That's a good game.
That's
We
a
need
good
to do
game.
that as well. We need to
Yeah.
do a video on that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
For the game, we'll bring a new Castle Crashers soon.
Okay. So that's that. Any end comments on the Steam sale and what you thought? I mean, was it your first proper Steam sale painting?
Top one, yeah. Like I've looked at the other ones and stuff, but I've never really bothered buying anything because I'm like, oh. But yeah. But by the time the summer comes around, or whenever they next have one, I hopefully should have a new computer by then.
Yeah.
Which means spending money. On
More
games.
money.
I'll probably go overboard, but
Yeah. No. Well, I do. And Ben, would you say you go overboard?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh well. Who cares? Anyway, moving on to the next piece of news. This is a bit old, but we haven't covered it in the show. Apparently, the figures were in, and Angry Birds the series over Christmas week was apparently downloaded 30 million times, with over 8 million downloads on Christmas Day alone.
wow.
I think that just shows you the power of a 69p game. Don't you?
Yeah.
It's mad.
Is that only 69p?
Yeah.
I wonder how much money they've got for it. Obviously, like that.
Exactly, yeah. Millions. Millions.
Yeah.
Millions.
So, you know, you don't have to have an aggressive pricing strategy to make money on, you know. your game.
On the note of like cheap or free games, like Team Fortress 2, they must make a load of money, even though it's free to play. They
Oh,
must
yeah.
make loads of money from hats and whatever,
Absolutely.
and League of Legends as well.
Absolutely. Their micro sales must be
Yeah.
off the roof. I mean, obviously they wouldn't do a free to play game if they weren't getting loads of money.
Yeah.
You've always got to remember that.
But remember, it is still free to play.
I know, but people will always, if you put micro stuff in there, people will always buy it. No worries at all. They will. It's 100%. Yeah, so that's that, and those are my 2 pieces of news exhausted. I also had a tiny bit about updates that apparently Mr. Pandaria had public testing, patch 5.2, the Thunder King. I don't play it, so I don't know, but I wondered if you still play it, Ben.
No, my subscription's run out, and I don't know. I might start playing it again, but I just haven't got the time. I've got exams, and I'd done all the raids and stuff. It just got a bit. I wanted to try Rift out, and now I'm playing that. So
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah, I mean, it's the first. I think it's the first proper patch. I know 5.1's been out, but I'm not sure what they did. I think was 5.1 with the Brawlers Guild, or is that this one?
I'm unsure.
But I think it's either way. It's the second major content patch. So
Yeah.
it'll probably be a new raid or something. You'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, new raid, new quest hubs.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the last thing, sorry, I wanted to say actually was about, the game. We talk about a lot about game stores, and they've got some sort of team up with EA games to get special things. I think I'm not actually sure what it is. It might be. I think it's a preview of Dead Space 3 in certain stores.
That's quite cool.
With a little event. I think, like Tesco did for Black Ops 2, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nice to know that developers are actually partnering with the retailers to give you, a bonus sort of day event or something.
Who did he say it was? Sorry.
Game and EA.
Game. All right. Because Game and EA, they had a massive argument ages ago about, I think, Mass Effect 3. Because Game wouldn't sell it.
Oh, no. I can't remember. I don't think they would, but then I think because of some other financial reason or something, they couldn't anymore.
Couldn't afford
because
to buy.
I know Jingo Alcanet, who was on the show before Joe, pre-ordered Mass Effect 3 and was told it was cancelled quite near to the release.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, what other topics you got to discuss?
All I could find was Age of Empires Online is no longer in active development, so I think it's just come out of like a alpha or beta or whatever.
Right.
So they've added all the empires and buildings and units and whatever, and I think they're just polishing it off now, getting rid of bugs and stuff.
Because I thought that was a free to play.
Yeah, it's free to play. So I'm not sure what they're going to do if it just means they're going to like officially release it if it hasn't been yet. I'm not sure. I've actually just started downloading it before I turned Steam off, so I'm going to give that a try tonight probably.
Yeah.
And see what it's like.
Okay. Sorry,
And that's it for me.
Had to leave the chair to mute my phone, which I should have done before the show. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Ryan. Anything else to add in this section?
I'm not sure if you discussed it last week since I was absent. But the whole thing that Sony have announced, their patented idea of preventing reselling of games on the PS4.
Right.
Have you heard anything about it? So that you can't use used games on the PlayStation 4?
I think I heard something, but I don't think we discussed it.
Oh, it's basically like some new technology I've come out with, so that once a disc play is played on a console, it gets sort of like tagged by that console as such.
Right.
So that is the only console you can use it on.
See, I think that's bollocks.
Yeah. It's because the developers, when they like stores resell used games, they get so much less of the money than they do if somebody buys a new game.
Yeah, I know, but then they started introducing VIP codes for certain games.
Yeah, the way I look at it is what happens if apparently Microsoft might use it as well for the new Xbox. But what happens if your console breaks and you have to get a new one?
Exactly. Or
What do you then do with your games?
Or
'Cause then surely they'd be made worthless and useless.
if you have multiple consoles in your household.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I mean,
like
if you
and
buy
your
a
brother
game,
have got
you
Xbox.
should be able to play it in your whole house. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
You wouldn't be able to. You'd have to buy. Every person with a console would have to buy a different game.
That's really, really stupid, and I would hate to see that happen. And I think, I don't know, they obviously want to make money, obviously, but nah, that would really put me off stuff.
But then I suppose it's similar to games on PC. If you actually like, it's the same as buying it from Steam, sort of thing. It's like only your account can use it.
Yeah, but Steam's a digital.
Oh yeah, PS4 games like might be tied to your Sony Entertainment Network account.
Oh right.
So you will be able to use it like cross console.
Oh right, yeah.
And that means that somebody else, if you have more than one in the house, say like Joe, you and your brother, you wouldn't be able to link to him because it would only be tied to your account.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose he could I could log in as him, log in as me on his account.
It still gets away from the whole.
Yeah,
to just,
but the thing is,
borrow a game from someone.
Yeah, the thing is with Steam. Sorry, did you want to say something else?
No, I just finished.
No, the thing is with man, I've lost my windshield for my Turtle Beaches, and you keep hearing like popping when I blow. So I'm sorry about that in advance. The thing is with Steam is it's a digital distribution platform, and there are no physical media involved. So that's why it's tied to your account, because it's all digital. See, with physical stuff.
Yeah, but if you buy PC games on a disc, isn't there like an install code or something?
Yeah.
But which means can.
That can normally be used on multiple PCs, like in case you need to reinstall it.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a bad idea.
And I mean, also the consoles, not the PCs, but the consoles definitely are known for sharing games around.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas PC less. So.
You don't get if you had to go into the game, there's never pre-owned
PC.
What they call pre-owned PC games.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. So I think the console's the more one where you share the stuff around. And I thought the VIP passes were a bit annoying, but I could actually live with that. Some features are locked if you lend the game to someone else. So they can play most of the game, but not all of the game.
Mm.
I think when that's annoying, like Battlefield 3 is it's on. You need the code to unlock the online.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
That's quite annoying.
Exactly, because yeah, I suppose you. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I suppose you could also redeem your account there, and therefore you could play around your friend's house. But they should have some sort of, I don't know, some sort of guest system. So if you're going or lending it to a friend, you can lend them the VIP pass for like a day or so.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, it should be the sort of thing that if you could have it for a certain amount of time where you can't use the code, you can no longer use it because you wouldn't need it because they've had this.
Exactly. So maybe you could be able to give out one code at a time, and you set the time limit.
Yeah.
At a maximum.
They could do guest pass 24 hour, and it just has a code on it or something.
Yeah.
Just put a couple of, but they can't do that forever because.
No, but you could.
If you had a couple with each game.
No, but you could easily create some sort of system that generates a guest pass for that specific game and expires in a day or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's complicated
There's
though because you
there's
like have to
talk
send
there's
it.
yeah there's talk of a lot like loads of people just mod their consoles so that you can get around it.
Yeah.
I don't know how obviously it's not something that the everyday casual gamer is going to do,
Mm.
but it just seems
Yeah.
it's just it's just it's just a business, isn't it? That's what it is. They're
Exactly.
trying to take the fun out of it and just
Exactly. Talking about modding consoles, I brought this up ages ago, I think. The Onya console. I remember I brought it up.
yeah.
Oya, not Onya, sorry, Oya. I brought this up, I think it was 5, 6, 7 shows ago. As like, it's about as big as a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Currently in beta development. No games for it at the moment, so they're selling it to developers to make games with the console. Which I think is quite good. I think it runs a Linux or Android distro.
Isn't I read somewhere that the entire point of it is like it comes with a like game like development kit.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
Um,
that's for. No, that is a special developer edition for developers to buy. The actual console will not be a development edition.
So it's actually a gaming console then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they gave out the special developer version to, I think to anyone who wanted to buy it, and then obviously they'll package it up and make.
Is there any sort of idea what sort of console it's actually going to be for? Apart from the games, obviously, but like what sort of games, or is it just a general console?
I'm not sure. Well, the controllers.
Final Fantasy, that sort of stuff. Final Fantasies. I think it's like old sort of.
But the controllers it came with, these are obviously in beta controllers. They look quite Xboxy, so they got 2 analogs, a D-pad,
Yeah.
the 4 buttons and the triggers. Quite cool feature is they got the batteries in the arms of the controller. So if I get my Xbox controller for the viewers, they've got the battery packs like here and here, and that enables, because you have to have access to the battery packs. They have 2 covers each side on top that are removable, and apparently that's also can be used for customization, so you can put your own different covers on.
They've got lights in them as well.
And I like that idea.
The consoles light up.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a good idea, and I hope it takes off. I mean, it's not very much. It's $99, I think, for the developer version. I don't know how much the proper.
I don't
version.
think it's going to be. Does all the games look like they're kind of like remakes of old Nintendo games?
I think
They all look like they're kind of
the
old.
actual box is HDMI out. So I think that would be. I can remember I watched a video a week or 2 ago. I think the box has power, HDMI out, and 2 USBs. But I'm not sure. I think the controllers are wireless as well. But it's something to look out for, and I'm going to be following the development because it interests me a bit. Yeah, so that's that. Look, we've already got through half of this show.
Glorious.
I wanted to say something about the news section for everyone to hear, and I know it sort of should be done in a meeting, but I think the news section's really good because it's not more like just saying news. It's picking articles out of other people's news that you find interesting and then discussing them rather than just stating the facts.
Yeah.
And I think that's better.
Okay. I'm confused.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
so-
Anyway, shall we move on that note?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got the question of the week now.
Oh.
Question of
Do like me a question of the week.
And this week's question is, what game do you want 100%? So, I start off with Ben.
I would say Dead Space 1 and 2. I've never played them, but I really want to kind of get through them in time for the 3rd one.
Okay.
that-
Any other reasoning?
they're really scary. I've never played a scary game all the way through, and I wanna. It's meant to be quite a big game, so I thought, I can play it through, do some streaming for you, James.
Yeah. Good.
It'll all be good.
Okay.
Really, right?
Anything else to add on that? It was quite a quick answer.
I know. I actually do my show notes beforehand.
No, but I meant quite quick answer.
I don't know. Anything? I don't think it's a hard game to 100% like GTA would be, for example. Where like you complete the campaign, then you've got loads of side missions or whatever. So I think if you just go through the campaign, it won't take too long.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a difficult one to do. But
Okay. Have you got one ready, or shall I?
That's right. I'll go. I don't know if just going through the whole story of these games would actually complete them. So it wouldn't technically be 100%. But the games I would like to complete are the 3 Mass Effect games.
Right.
Like, actually get through them all. Just because I've never got round to it, and I can get them all pretty cheap together. And that would be good. Good way to spend a year, even though it wouldn't take the year. But
Yeah. Very, very nice. Anything else? Any other extra comments? Like, I don't know.
I want to complete Binding of Isaac 100%.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good one. Yeah, I would.
I'm determined to do it.
I keep dying. Oh, by the way, Ben, there are more than one secret room per level.
yeah,
I got some goggle things that make you see through walls.
the X-ray glasses.
Like
Nah, I got some other thing. It was like a miner's lamp.
All right.
Yeah.
have you ever got the laser?
Yeah. Oh, the laser.
So good.
Oh, I hate Larry Jr., but with the laser, it's just like, yeah, boy.
Larry Jr. is well easy. Gertie's.
I died on Gertie the last playthrough I did today. It's terrible. But no, I think The Binding of Isaac definitely has become one of 4-bit's best indie games.
It is. It's really good.
We've got a lot of playtime on that, and a couple of good streams. Yeah, so me, now this is what I would like to. It doesn't mean I will, because I won't, and it doesn't mean I would ever have time to, or probably have the patience to.
You have 100% of the game.
No.
Didn't think so.
Oh no, Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
Come on. And SSX Tricky, I think.
Oh my
For
god,
the
you've said that
PS.
name so many times.
Sorry?
You've said that so many times. That game has been mentioned.
I love it. It's like one of the best games I've ever owned. And I'm not saying that lightly. I love it. I could play it all day.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you guess what this game is? World of Warcraft and all expansions. Every 100% that. I would never do it. I would never be able to, never have the perseverance.
Right.
But I think if you 100% it would be nice to know like all the lore, all the like side quests and what you had to do.
yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily be interesting, but like to to have yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I
mine.
don't think you're ever going to play it again this year, though. To be honest, James.
No, I don't think I'm ever gonna play it.
I think you're still like level 70, and I got you there.
Yep. We should get Ryan to play.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm going
There's
to pay
Nicky
for
Fury.
it. aren't
Okay, and
Right.
it looks like that question of the week has abruptly come to an end. So we'll
Can we
move
do?
on.
Can we do a little?
Sure.
We do a little quick fire segment.
Go for
Quick
it.
fire questions. All right. We've almost kind of answered this first one in our last question. But game or game series you really want to play in 2013? They could be old ones, but it's just one you haven't played before. So I imagine Ben's will be Dead Space.
Yeah.
Mine would be Mass Effect. We've almost answered it. So Javo, what would yours be?
Not World of Warcraft.
Like,
Wait, I've got to think.
One you've never played before.
I've got to think and have a quick fire.
I want to think of something else as well.
I was gonna say Mass Effect because I did buy 1 and 2.
Mass Effect 3 is mate. Oh, yeah, all the Mass Effects are really good.
Oh man, I can't think. I'm going to say Mass Effect. Next question, because this is
All
supposed
right.
to be quick.
I want to
Okay.
replay the Half-Lives as well, just
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
because I can.
Okay, and I've only managed to find I think the 2 questions. I didn't want to make it too long. This one is a game you would most like to let's play this year.
007 Quantum of Solace.
Really? Is that the
Really?
one game? Out of every game you could ever think of, that is the one game you want to let's play the most.
Probably.
Oh my god!
SSX tricky. Maybe.
Oh my god! Moving on, Ben.
Castle Crashers, because it's an
Well,
amazing game.
That is
And
So
Painting.
mine would be Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
Serious answer, Javo. Okay.
What was
Okay.
my answer? Oh, that. It was serious. Okay, I'm going to add to the quickfire round. I think this is quite a good idea, Penny. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm going to add to the quickfire round. What game have you bought a game soundtrack, and what game soundtrack do you think the best is?
Binding of Isaac.
So you
Skyrim.
bought that one, but do you think it's the best?
Yeah, the Binding of Isaac music's amazing.
Okay, Ben.
Skyrim.
What any soundtracks that you
Don't
bought?
forget. Do.
Any soundtracks that you bought?
Skyrim. I didn't buy it. I listened to it all the way through.
Yeah,
I like
but have
the
you
Skyrim
bought any?
soundtrack. No, I don't have money for that, James.
Okay.
Binding of Isaac's only 49p.
Me, I think the soundtrack to World of Warcraft's pretty good. No, I'm joking. It's
The new
it's-
music's actually alright in Pandaria.
It's a bit of an odd one, but Amnesia makes the game so much scarier. But
The music in that's horrible.
I know, but without it, it wouldn't be as half as scary for me.
No, that's true.
Music's like a big point of how the game goes. I've bought Halo 3. Halo 3 is an epic soundtrack,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I bought
The
that.
main song. I like the main song.
So that's
Yeah.
my answer.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Got any question for the quickfire round? Come on, Ben.
It's difficult.
Every,
It's hard to
anyone just butt in when they
think.
got a
It's hard to
question.
think of.
We got one
Big-
more minute.
Biggest letdown of 2012.
Black
Gaming
Ops
wise.
2.
Oh,
Really?
Really?
Don't like
Really?
it that much.
Really? I think it's well good. I think it's the
Diablo,
best. I think it's the
Diablo
best.
3.
Okay, and Painting.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Okay. My quickfire question: what game shouldn't they make another one of in a series?
GTA.
Okay.
It's just no. That wasn't a serious question.
What? Not a serious question.
No,
or
sorry, that wasn't a serious answer.
All right. Okay. Mine would be Call of Duty. I think it would be nice to have that come to an end
Be nice, yeah.
Mm.
and have someone else make it for a change.
I can't
Or
think.
if you don't agree, Call of Duty's a sensible answer because it's never going to happen.
They shouldn't make any more StarCrafts because then we don't have to listen to James.
Assassins maybe, because that Assassin's Creed I think is brilliant, and I think if they draw it out more and more and more, it might get a bit tiresome.
There's enough room for a fourth one, I think, left in the lore, but that could easily just be an expansion for the third. I
Painting?
think.
I would say Gears of War. I think the first 2 were really good, and it's starting to go downhill.
Okay.
They should just end it.
Ben?
I can't think of anything. Jeez. Jeez. What about Minecraft? If they remade Minecraft with proper graphics, it would be terrible. It wouldn't be anywhere near as big as the original.
Mm.
Okay, got any more questions, or are we going to end it right there?
No,
No, it looks like we're ending it.
yeah, we're in it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. The quick fire round. We're going to do that
Yes.
from.
If we get a load of questions.
No, but as soon as you run out of questions, then we stop
Okay.
because it's no longer quick fire. Okay, so we're going to move on to the bargain bucket, which this week is Riot.
It is. And this week's bucket game is Terraria. Terraria is quite a big game, wouldn't you agree? I think it is. I think a lot of people have either heard of it or played it.
Yep. I think it's fairly big. Is it an indie game? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I bought it in this Steam sale for
£2, 3 pence.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
I wouldn't even think it's worth that. But no,
That's a quite nice summary of how this review's gonna go.
yeah, pretty much. But no, it's like I played it. I didn't play it for long. Admittedly, it was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but that was because I just got bored of it, and I couldn't bring myself to carry on playing it. And then I got annoyed because you made me waste £2. But no, it's like when I first started playing, I was like, wow, this is like a 2D Minecraft.
Yeah. Yes, is your
and
answer.
yeah, and I'm not a big fan of Minecraft anyway. So I didn't really enjoy it. And plus the enemies, I couldn't kill them. This one kept bouncing around.
Oh,
and
the
kept jumping at me.
slime. By the way.
And look, really annoyed me. The controls, I couldn't get because like to click like you have to click like on the mouse to attack.
Yeah.
And when I tried changing the controls and I couldn't change that one function I couldn't change, and I have to use the arrows to move.
Right.
But I use my mouse right-handed. I'm really awkward like that. So I couldn't change it, and I was like, "Oh, this is awful."
Yeah.
So I just gave up.
No, see, the one thing you got wrong there, I bet you used the sword to defeat enemies, yeah?
I know you probably shouldn't. I know I could have used the pickaxe, which swings round and round.
The pickaxe is better. I don't know if they made it to be better, but because it knocks back the enemies, so much more useful.
Okay, so what's your opinion on Terraria, James?
Well, I've got a few questions for you, actually.
Oh, no.
First one is, what did you think of the sounds?
What I can remember, it was alright.
Yeah. Did it
it's not-
suit the game? Did you like it?
Yes. I can't remember. Well, I'll put it this way: it hasn't lasted in my memory, so it didn't have that much impact on me.
Okay. But I mean, I think it's more ambient rather than.
Yeah, it's not like in your face, like, oh, this is the game. It's sort of just
amnesia
there.
and stuff,
Something.
yeah. Okay. Another question is, did you manage to mine underground?
I decided to try mining and then realised this is boring me,
Okay.
so I stopped.
Okay. Another question. Did you try out the multiplayer features?
No.
Okay. What did you think of the graphics?
I don't mean interrogated. The graphics they're quite cool. They were sort of what I expected, really. Nothing amazing.
Okay.
Nice, quaint little graphics.
Okay, so do you have anything to ask, Ben?
No, I just can I say something about it?
Yep.
That's my opinion on the game. Basically, it's like Minecraft, but I find because it's 2D, and it feels like there's more like stuff. It just feels really difficult to get used to the controls, and it's not really noob friendly. I didn't think.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to say really.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I would say is the multiplayer. I think with the indie games, the multiplayer normally is not too good. Because, you know, if you're a casual user, you're not going to know how to port forward to set up a server. And I think that's the one thing that indie games need improvement on. The multiplayer and the ease of use, you know. When you go into a game, you expect to click and set up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did like, though. The customization on the character.
Okay.
That was good. Although I tell you, it was really annoying. It was really hard to give him blonde hair. I had to look it up to couldn't get the numbers right. That's annoying. It's like everything I tried didn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I have to say.
Okay, so do you want to give it a couple of ratings then? I think I remember the 4 categories. Graphics. Out of 10.
Out of 10. 7.
Okay. Gameplay.
Me personally, about a 3 or a 4.
Okay.
But
So not disastrous, but not brilliant.
no, if you like that sort of thing, then you like it. It's because that's what I get.
Controls.
Oh. For me personally, I'll give it a 2 because it's just awkward for me.
Okay,
But for normal
and
people, it's better.
I think the last one was overall.
Maybe I'll give it a 5 just to be down the middle.
Okay, but obviously that's
But it's
Because you
like I said,
don't-
if you like it, it's worth the price.
yeah.
That's
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh dear. It
So,
looks like we didn't bother with a gaming accessory this week, or did we? Go on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we did. Sorry, we did. I remember now. The wireless Bluetooth headset for Xbox.
yes.
£19.
None of us have them,
Like usual.
like usual.
It
But
doesn't look very nice on first impression. I wouldn't go
It
around
looks-
wearing it.
see, I
It
think
looks slick.
the price tag's reasonable. Actually, I think it's not too much. I mean,
Hmm.
they're not going to give it to you, but I don't think
That's a
it's too much. They could have charged more.
Yeah, for what it is, they could have probably gotten away with a fair bit
Yeah.
more.
30 quid. Isn't it like about 30 quid for a PlayStation one?
I think
I-
PlayStation ones are more expensive.
Yeah, I thought the old wireless headsets for Xbox were about 30, 40 quid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Personally, I wouldn't wear it because it would probably fall off my ear and. But
Make
I
yours.
haven't tried it.
my ear's pretty too big for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I
Yeah,
mean, for the
it's-
price, I think it's a marketable object,
Yeah, it looks alright.
and you know,
I mean,
for people willing to splash the cash, it means no cables. That's one thing that's quite nice.
yeah.
The wireless.
But then,
I mean, no. I don't know. Are you moaning about the wireless and the cables not being that much of an issue?
Well, I think that might be for some people, but how far are you from your Xbox controller that often when you're playing?
I know, but I know, but the times I get your point. I would said exactly the same, but once you get a wireless device, you don't normally go back and you think it's really good.
Yeah, I know.
Because, you know, I mean, like, here for my computer, I have blimmin' loads of wires.
It's
And
just
if they were all
novelty, isn't it?
wireless, the space that it would free up would be amazing.
Cables are annoying.
So, I mean, one less cable is always nice. But is it necessary? Probably not.
Mm.
But
How much
no.
is a normal? How much is a normal headset?
I thought it was £10-11 for the standard, you know, one-ear Xbox official headset. And obviously Turtle Beach is around £30.
Yeah. So
I
if
think
you wanted to like stay cheap, then you might as well just get the wireless one, really.
Yeah, I think it's priced well.
Yeah.
Design-wise, I think it's pretty sleek.
It looks quite.
Well, it's alright.
So yeah, I mean, if I had the option, I would possibly try it if I obviously didn't require the Turtle Beach, which I do.
How does it? Oh, it's chargeable. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm not sure. So the rechargeable batteries, that's the only thing. Is it actually? Do you get a docking station with it?
It just says rechargeable micro USB, which is included.
Oh, micro USB. Okay, so you plug it into the Xbox.
Yeah, see, and that's just like, oh, you gotta
So
charge it.
simple.
I know.
But then what happens if it runs out and you have to charge it while you're playing? And
Sit
then
next
that's,
to
And
it.
then you're like,
that's just
"Oh,
that's an extra
Xbox."
cable.
Xbox, because the wire's gonna be about like 20 centimeters, so you're gonna be sitting right next to your Xbox with your
face
ear
is
next to
the
it.
Xbox.
I
Just
know.
when you think about it, you could sit further away with the wired headset.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the range of the Xbox controllers are amazing.
PS3 controllers have quite good range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can usually turn someone's PlayStation on and off from about 3 stories below.
Alright. Okay.
So
That's quite good.
that's quite.
I mean, on the point of battery life, it is apparently up to 8 hours, so it's quite a good life. But it's obviously you forget to charge it, and it's gonna be annoying right when you want to play. It'll run out or something.
yeah, you're not gonna leave your Xbox on to charge it,
Yeah.
are you?
No, I don't think you have to.
Sure.
As long as it's plugged into the mains and on there, the Xbox doesn't have to be on. Because I don't know if you have a plug and charge kit. I don't, but I know if you leave that in a controller, the Xbox isn't on, but it's sort of on because it's charging it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing about this though is the mic for it is going to be extremely far away from your mouth.
Yeah, I suppose
Which
it
means you're going to be shouting, or it's going to be really sensitive to noise.
I think it's going to be a high pickup. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be omnidirectional, meaning omni. Wait, I might have got that right. It might be unidirectional, but I presume obviously the people who have designed it have thought this through. But I take it the direction of the microphone will not be a figure of 8 or something. It'll just be straight down, and therefore it can be a bit more sensitive without picking up too much more noise. Yeah. So that's the bargain market, the gaming accessory for this week.
Right.
Yeah. And
What else is there?
sorry,
What else have we got left to do?
I don't know. We might
Say goodbye.
We might have actually run out.
More questions.
Nah, we won't do
Joking.
more questions. But yeah,
Should we do
anyway,
a show next week.
sorry.
Quickfire. Should we do a show next week?
Why not?
Exactly. My thought exactly. Oh yeah.
Although, Javo, will you have the Xbox sorted by next week?
Maybe. The Xbox is actually on one of my screens. I can switch it on right now without affecting anything. It's just
Do it. Do it.
the only thing is the what do you want to call it? The computer. So I can only have either Xbox or computer on at one time on the internet. That is.
What the?
I know, because this little thing doesn't work. Yeah.
Right. Which
Yeah,
means
it's
which means we wouldn't be able to stream.
We
no, we
won't be
could.
able to stream.
But you wouldn't be able to go online. You wouldn't be able to do stuff.
Yeah. And then I couldn't play with you, so there would be no point. But yeah, obviously we can do the Let's Plays. But I'm currently trying to find some more options, getting a refund on that Wi-Fi thing.
I'll tell you what we should do next Saturday.
Yeah?
We should stream Castle Crashers.
Yes.
I don't know the...
We should stream it every day because it's an amazing game.
Until we
what,
finish it.
yeah, what we should definitely try and do this week is stream League of Legends on a Wednesday. I really want to try and start that and see how well that goes.
Can do.
Okay, so if you want to tune in, we would like to see you on Wednesday, and obviously Penny will keep you updated on Twitter. Talking about shows, we'll be back on Saturday, not Sunday. As you can see, I'm now back at uni. Ben's back, he had a prior engagement. So it should be Saturday from now on, again. Yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, did we mention the Let's Plays last year? Last year?
Don't know,
Yeah,
I
it was
think
last year.
we can chat some shit about them.
Well, if we didn't mention them, we got 2 new people joining the 4-Bit Gaming team. Please check them out. They're Boku, which is accessible at youtube.com/YeShackGaming or something. And Brandon Dennis, who's also doing Let's Plays for 4-Bit Gaming, is viewable at youtube.com/ZimsMLGPro.
Just head over to our YouTube channel and they're in the channels on our channel. You know, when you can
Exactly.
advertise other channels.
But of course, the Let's Plays that they do for us will be only on the 4-Bit Gaming channel. I think we're having Assassin's Creed, and I can't remember what Brandon was doing because he kept changing.
And I get into his mind.
But yeah, they're both doing quite nice games, and we look forward to seeing the content and hope you enjoy them. Any feedback for them or for us, usual channels, That's admin or studio at 4bitgaming.co.uk.
I can't believe we're like the main members and they're doing Let's Play before us.
Well, technically, yeah.
That's fine.
They
They're
are
not getting
slaves.
paid.
We do a lot of live streams though. If you think
You-
of the
you-
hours. No, I mean like this, the show.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you think of the hours we've done.
And the hours we're
One.
putting in. The commitment.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, keep checking us out. We'll be back next week on Saturday. We'll probably have some live streams during the week. Just to keep update, you can either subscribe to us on Twitch, which you must do. You'll get emails whenever we go live. Follow us on Twitter. We'll tweet when we go live as well. And that's about it, really.
You can donate to me as well, so I can get a better internet and I can start live streaming.
Or you can donate to me so I can get a better computer, so I can just do better computer stuff.
Or you can donate to me so I can buy a studio. And on that note, goodbye.
Like us on Facebook.
Are we still live?
Are we live, Javo?
Bada bing, bada boom.